One quick look and you can see what's missing from this place, a garage door. This garage is screaming for one. At the moment, it's like a house without a front door. You can get off-the-shelf garage doors from Bunnings for standard sizes. Otherwise, they can custom make them to suit any size opening you have, which is what I'm doing here. But first, I need to frame it out so we've got somewhere to attach the door. To frame out for the garage door, I'm just using some dressed exterior pine. I've marked, drilled and recessed out the holes where our anchor points are going to be. Now, I just need to transfer them to our brick wall. Because this house has hollow core bricks, which look like this, a traditional fixing isn't going to be the best option because it's not going to have anything to grab onto. So I'm using a chemical fixing. I need to make these holes bigger so I can insert this plug. Then I can fill it up with a polyester adhesive, which will give our bolt something to grab onto. And you need to work pretty quick with this stuff because you've only got 5 minutes before it starts to set, and then 35 minutes and it'll be fully set. Now the chemical's set, I'm just tightening up the bolts. Then I'm going to add a post on each side as a packer to allow for the tracks on the garage door. I've got the two sides attached. Next, I'll be building the bulkhead. And for that, I'm just using some 90x45 pine. I'm going to cut a top and a bottom plate and a heap of studs to make a frame. I've spaced the studs out at 450 centres. And once they're in place, you just need to nail them off. So we're not relying solely on the nails, I'm just putting some bugles at the top and bottom of each stud to give it extra strength. That's the bulkhead done, but now I'm just adding some extra studs in the centre so the spring on the garage door has somewhere to attach to. And a bit of trim and some BJ board to finish it off. You all right, mate? Yeah. That's beautiful, mate. The framework's done, I've got my measurements, so I'm off to get the door. Good morning. Oh. Here are some of the standard doors that you can get from Bunnings. Oh, and how cool is this? If you've got an existing door, but it's not motorised, you can buy a motor to fit to it in a DIY kit. But because my garage opening isn't a standard size, I need to get one custom made. And that just means putting in a special order. Hello, I'm here to order a garage door. I'm actually liking this Tuscan range. I think I'll lock in Tuscan in the Monument. Thanks, Karen. So once you've chosen the type of garage door, the style you want and the colour, it's as simple as filling in the form. The installers will come out, double-check your measurements to make sure there's no room for error. While I'm waiting for my garage door, I've got a bit more work to do. You can see it's a mismatch of colours around here, so I'm going to be putting a fresh coat of paint on the ceiling, the bulkhead and the walls. That way, when our new garage door goes on, everything will be looking brand new. And here are my doors. There you going. Good timing, boys. The first thing we're going to do is attach the side tracks, then we can get on to installing the springs. We've attached the horizontal arms to the side track as well. That way it allows the garage door to open and you're not trying to install it when it's up in the air. As you can see, it's a job for the professionals. Once we mount the springs, we can then slide in the door panels and secure the lot. This is why you want to use the installers. James is tensioning the spring at the moment, and if it's not done right, it can cause some serious injury. I might just step back. So that's the garage door done. Now we want to make it automatic by connecting a remote control operator. When people ask me about DIY, I always say there are things you can do and there are things you always want to leave to the professionals. And in this case, it was a marriage of both.